Multiple ancient archives, built over the borders of several planes and designed by a mad architect over the course of a drunken night. These archives have been long abandoned, and ancient evil now lingers there, comfortably settled amidst the sea of paper documents. A heavy door catches your eye. It's covered with patterns of tentacles, coral, and seashells. It clearly dates back to the great empire of the deep. Unfortunately, got nothing we can do. We have the knowledge to open this door. Nope. Let's move on. Increases the threat by 2. Yes, we should keep going. A group of goblins is guarding the room. They do not seem to be the negotiating type, and combat seems inevitable. Right, we've got some decent boosts there. Start battle. That's a big bonus. Okay, well that was quite nice. Okay, forward. Go on. The endangered musician. A bard is under attack from a group of goblins and struggling to defend himself with his mandolin. He screams for help. We must help him. Ignore him. Goblins? They'll run the second they see us. Our heroism is not high enough. But sure, we'll get involved. The warg might be a bit of a problem, only because it's got so much health. Okay, never mind. Not much health anymore. Okay, maybe this group is actually going to be fine. The bard is quick to thank you. He explains how he ventured into this place looking for the astral piano, an ancient relic from a forgotten civilization. Actually, he would love some help, as the relic is guarded by a dragon and some goblins. A dragon? Sure, fine, whatever. The dragon is here, asleep on what seems to be the astral piano. 2 goblins are polishing its scales while it sleeps. Let's get the piano. It's an ancient dragon, level 1. Okay, tally-ho. It does 6 damage, which is going to suck, but... Oh, and it hits 2 people at a time. But thankfully, that spell is going to massively increase our defensive power. Though you're about to not have any more defensive power, unfortunately. But this is why we've got these abilities. They are scaling quickly in terms of their output. Or at least you are. I probably should have gone with flames for you. The bard thanks you enthusiastically. Okay, he might struggle to get the piano out of the dungeon, but he will manage somehow. In the meantime, he would like to thank you and offers his version of a magical chant as a reward. A chant of protection, that'd be nice. Healing, bark skin, phoenix feather, and draw the ancient harp. A chant of stealth. A chant of wisdom. Loads of mana would be good. But I think the healing cards will be better. Revives a fallen student outside of combat. Barkskin gives a student 2 armor points at the beginning of combat and for its whole duration. Onward! Aavak, did this game get a graphical update, by the way? It feels a little bit more polished. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, paperwork tunnel. You find yourself before an archway made of hundreds of years of paperwork. Some golems are busy adding wheelbarrows worth of papers to it by stamping on them. Hey, these are the A38 certification forms the king was looking for. Are they not? Let's get them. We might find some interesting documents if we destroy the arch, but the golems won't like it. Herbalist board. The best way to pass through this place would probably be to burn it. Maybe we won't attract the golems if we stick to the wall. No, we want the herbalist board. Okay, they've got a decent amount of health, which is a little bit worrisome. Let's give you a little bit of armor. Because you've got the least amount of shielding. So the main thing about you is that you just tank a lot of damage. I really should have picked a different set of skills there, unfortunately. Ah well. You are almost dead. Oh my lord. You took a staggering amount of damage. Thank goodness we've got heals. Right, let's do some healing. My goodness, that was nasty. Forward! A powerful Dark Knight stands in your path. A bunch of keys attached to his waist. He directs a few movements of his blade towards you, seemingly inviting you to a challenge. Okay. Boss battle. Knight of Darkness. Level 17. Aavak, this game always have battles, or are they added later on? I don't remember this game having this kind of... Oh yeah, no, this game always had these battles. It's just... Each map only has 1 to 3 of these events, and you have to choose to do them. Right. You do a staggering amount of damage, and I am quite concerned. We'll do our best. Right, you were stunned initially, which was very nice. Oh, there we go. Never mind. We're amazing. Forward! A lich sits opposite you across the room. In a magnificent sculpted snow chair, it stares at you with glowing eyes, seemingly waiting for you to react. Attack. Fire it! It is its weakness. The group's total elementalism is 6. That would be a level 34 there. Power Tiara, Raven Shoulder Pads. Fire is its weakness. It would be a lower level. We're not ready for this. We should need at least 40 students to beat a lich. Should we give it a try, chat? What say thee? Of course, if we try, we will be doing fire as its weakness, but... Okay. 13 damage, but only 25 health, but 70... Oh, right. This is probably going to be one of the last battles we do. So I'm just going to bump your health all the way up. Oh, you hit everyone at the same time. That's terrifying. I did not bank on that one, I'm going to be honest. Really did not bank on that one. That is unfortunate. We got through its shield, but it's... Unless we can... we got... Okay, never mind. Ha 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 ha! Didn't lose anyone, but we are actually turning bad now. Better go back, this is getting a bit too dangerous. Injured, injured, unharmed, unharmed. Halls explored 6, total threat 24. Reputation with Adventurers Guild 5, Ancient Harp card, a Mysterious Blueprints card, Herbalist board card, Power Tiara card, and Raven Shoulder Pads card. Nice. Leave the dungeon. Woof. That was definitely not great. When a student is at least level 1 in Necromancy and 3 in Assassination, they receive Raven Shoulder Pads, which generate 1 reputation point with the Lord of Evil. Power Tiara. Let's use that. Active students in this room slightly improve their herbalism skill. I was hoping that would be something a little bit better, but well. Pop it in there. Students working in this room have a small chance of gaining intelligence. Now that I like. Pop that in here. Ancient Harp. Active students in this room can no longer suffer from aberrations. Misbehave less for a long time. I'm all about that. Let's pop that in there. I'm very concerned about getting these 2 things done. This may be the first time that we don't get a gold success. A bit slow, pop you in there. Smart. Arcane Scholar, yes please. No. There we go. I could ask the king to go and reduce the time on the Lord of Evil. Let's go to the Tower of Riddles, though. Come with a potion of power, potion of glory. I bring Philosopher's Stone. I have several trophies that would work. Only to seek advice. No. I was hoping to remember what I needed. Tentacle? Yes. Add this to a room somewhere. Can I put it, is the question. I guess over here will do. Yeah, we'll pop it in here because there's a decent amount of people go to eat in there. So it's the Philosopher's Stone. I still don't know how to make that. It was filtered power and bottled glory. Of course, we passed up on the opportunity to get a greenhouse a long time ago. Especially brutal now. Janitor's Lodge, we'll grab this. Pop this down around here somewhere, just to help out. Excellent, excellent. We'll go with you. Julius, who are you? You are Volptram. Elven Bow. Active students in this room gain an Elven Focus bonus that doubles the immediate gains of the future they will obtain. Ooh. Pop that in there? No, I cannot. Pop it in here. I'll help a little bit. Well behaved, child of nature, claustrophobia. That's fine. I'm gonna have to just start throwing people into that room. Now let's see. Librarian. Let's roll for an elementalist. No, okay, fair enough. Village mage. You're an adventurer now. You're a village mage. Master Assassin. There we go. Set to 0 all your negative reputation stats and gives you 200 gold. True prestige there. If only you were a deep folk. Barber is the most likely thing you're going to get. Apprentice healer. Your infirmaries are 0.5% more efficient. I accept. An angel? Vampire count. Never mind. Receive 1 shadow mana each season. What were your skills? Oh, you had 5 in sacred magic. Wow. Bonkers good. You were actually really good. Accept this fate. Angel Vampire might have been quite interesting, yeah. Magic Teacher. Sure, Better Educated is super useful for me. Circus Handler. Rather get an Elementalist, but I guess not. Reducing the cost of shadow cards by 1 is actually quite useful. Smuggler will push back a little bit. Altar Child. Sure. Elementalist. Wizard's Apprentice. Nothing better than... Oh, actually, there's plenty of better ones here. And Altar Child again. We'll take it. And again, I will absolutely take it, because it does... All of them push this back just a little bit. But look how fast it's moving now. It's such a shame. Went to another world. Active students in this room slightly improve their portal magic. Let's pop that in the clock tower. Pentacle. Yep. And houseful. We don't need that one, unfortunately, but oh well. We'll use this to improve the alchemy room we've already got. Sure, I'll grab that. It'll just make us more cheese, but you can always get rid of the cheese. At this point, what I really need is to use the Goonie Pigs to ask the king to push back the army of darkness. Alcohol and an alembic. Active characters in this room have a chance of creating alcohol component cards. I'll pop it in there. There's quite a lot of people go in there. Right. Alcohol. Volume potions are most likely things that we get out of all this. Let's start making some. Out of mana for alchemy. Well, procrastinator. Death will pop in here. Well-behaved worker, a bit slow though. Reader's knocking a bit slow. Arcane Scholar. Also, I need to check on moving my final years. Right, Royal Bastion. Hello. I came to ask you to attack the Lord of Evil before it is too late. There we go. It's way too late for us at this point, I think. I am so incredibly sad about that. But it isn't the end of everything. We don't need to get perfect every single time. It's just nice to. At this point, I don't think having students is the difficulty for us. So... I think not visiting the Sphinx for the longest time was a mistake. Because it meant we never found out what they needed. How's the ivy and all adjacent rooms become more efficient? Oh, yes, please. It's just rooms become more efficient. Activities go by faster. Could put it there. It would hit you. Can't put it in there, sadly. So, sure. Well, actually, hit all of these. Have a look at the efficiency. Actually, the efficiency isn't terrible, but if we were able to focus a bit more, it would have been great. Students working here learn portal and enchantment magic 25% faster for a few minutes. Now when they receive future, the Lord of Evil is repelled. That would have been greater earlier. Especially with demonology being available as it is. With the door between worlds. Yep. That seems like a reasonable one to place down. No! We don't need any shenanigans in this room that will stop people from learning. Gosh darn it. Mentor permanently improves the teacher. The teacher's pedagogy level becomes excellent and they gain 3 random positive traits. Active characters in this room have a chance of creating component cards. Oh my lord. We needed that a million years ago. Pick a good room for it, though. Sure. Greetings, I found myself in need of magical advice to help me better govern the kingdom. Here lies the rub. My people have grown tired, bored, and I don't know how to put the spring back in their step. Any ideas? Launch a crusade against the orcs. You should use it to organize a huge feast. You're the king. Order them to be happy. Sure. Huge feast. Needs of active teachers in this room increase more slowly, and they may lose their unionized trait. We'll get the demonic chamber. Upgrade that one a little bit more. Summoning forbidden. Dunk. Heroic statue. Gain the courageous trait, which makes them more powerful in combat. Trophy room. Needed. Oh, we got a unicorn horn. Okay, we've got the trophy room. Let's go to the Sphinx. Oh, no. Damn it. I thought it was... Ah, boop. That was my wishful thinking, I guess. That was greatly my wishful thinking. Need the trophy case, not the trophy room. Poop. Right, now though, I need to find where did I put the other tentacle? I had two of them. Or perhaps I only ever actually had one. Okay, well, I'm going to move that. I'm going to pop you in here. Then I'm going to remove this, pop that in here as well, since this now affects both rooms. Put a tentacle anywhere around here? Oh yes, so it is. Actually, I'm going to leave that one there. That seems reasonable. Right, we got unicorn horn. Don't have the Millerwing feather though. Can I make the power bottle glory? I can. Sleeper soul. Oh. No! Wrong bloody thing. I guess there's just no control over it. Oh well. See, now you're just mocking me? Why would you do this to me, game? The mockery is real. You waited until now to start throwing all the stuff I needed this whole time at me. The potion workshop can create potion ingredients if you upgrade it to the right thing. Be precisely what you need. The secret book says, "Come close to the light, and I will give you strength." This means we must go to the sun. Help us by building something that will get us closer to this glorious star, and we will forget your dubious magical practices. Science can solve your problem. We have precisely what you need. Our shape-shifting druids are used to such things. Would you be opposed to spending a few days in a chrysalis? We could do it with a little blood and a few candles, but you won't like it. Set foot on the sun? Are you insane? Oh, mechanical wings. More prestigious features. Right. Hallucinogenic plant gardener. Let's try for the naturalist. Library. Herbalist and... Ah, man. You suck. Okay. We've got a squire. Could possibly try for a guard. Apprentice healer. Well, the infirmaries being better is not too bad. Elemental summoner. Your elementalism dojos are 1% more efficient. Portal magic 3, elementalism 3. Librarian. No, let's try for something else. I was hoping for a warlock, for sure. Lord of the Demonic Plains. Lord of Evil reputation gain becomes 2.5% more effective. Thanks to the curiosity in traveling through the 9 hells. Demonology 1, Portal Magic 3, and Necromancy 3. 1. You're just mocking me. All we needed was for this to be 5. It's the only thing I needed. I should have just tried to double down on the efficiency, I guess. Very normal career for a vampire, I feel. A guard. Sure, we'll take that one. Altar Child. Village Mage. Let's reroll. Ranger. No, didn't really get us anymore. Another Lord of the Demonic Plains. This will push him back by a little bit more. Elemental Summoner. It is almost the end for us, I'm afraid. Okay, now you're starting to give me things that I wanted a long time ago. Let's see. Sadly, I don't believe I can make what I want with this. I'd probably just end up with the Void Potion. Well, we could go to the Guild Tavern and ask them to push back the Army of Evil as well. Together we can fight the armies of darkness. Oh no, that doesn't actually push them back. 17. Would you happen to have an artifact to share with your favorite university? That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could push them back a bit, but we should have gone to the king for that. I think the orcs can do it as well. Just for a little bit of added insult. We're just stacking all of the ways now to get portal magic up. But ultimately, we wouldn't have gotten 3 stars regardless. But at least we got 1 star. So I don't think we're going to be without anything. I'm not entirely sure. You know what? We wanted this gazebo the entire time. Nothing else. We have a beautiful gazebo. Right, I mean, if I take you on, you're not going to get anything done, but I guess I'll bring you in just for the sake of it. No, Filtered Power doesn't have cheese in it at all. Boss of Glory does, but I lack one of the wings that I would need. Oh, actually, we could try it. We could try it. Sleeper Soul. Destruction Potion. Not quite what we wanted, sadly. Dolomon for Druidism. Give the Goonie Pigs proper little backpacks and goggles. Truly fantastic. Professor, we've learned that the forces of evil are drawing close to the school. All students are ready to evacuate on your order. The top gauge indicates the progress of evil. Try to finish as many objectives as possible before they get here. Don't worry. We'll build a new university. How did they even get you? We're in the sky! Another rune scriptorium. Oh, if only we'd had a couple more of these. If only. Well, since this is completely the end, I won't name that one. I will, however, take on a couple more people. Because you will get diplomas. The trophy case. Is there any chance that I will get a guinea pig? Very little. Very, very little. This is the end. The army of darkness is here. We cannot defend ourselves. We have to run. Let's not waste any time. Hey, we won't leave without our diplomas. We didn't work for nothing. They can instantly finish their curriculums. I'll take care of it personally. Magic teacher. I am actually okay with that one. Undertaker. I'd rather you get something more useful to me, but never mind. Same with you if we could. Also never mind, I guess. Apprentice healer. That's not too bad. Vampire count. Absolutely worth it. Thanks to their influence over others. Magic level's 14. Yeah, I guess so. Shinobi, assassin arenas are 1% more effective. Shepherd, really? See what else we can get. There we go, an elementalist. Apprentice healer, I'll take it. Royal guard, gain 10 gold for every interaction with the king. I very much approve. Thanks to their passion for halberds and their respect for protocol. Buffy, Bloodween has become a royal guard. Sorry, Bloodween has became, I thought that said, but no. That's not too bad. Conscripted mage, increase all king reputation by 1. Adventurer, let's see for hero. Hero reduces all prestige losses by 0.5. Nice. Let's try for bounty hunter. Oh well, we'll accept. Clockmaker, I refuse. Inventor reduces the cost of alchemy cards by 5. Thanks to their unbridled and boundless imagination. Elementalist. Again, this one came down to not knowing what the items were. Like, what we were going for with the Sphinx, but also just how far down the tree you needed to get with portal magic in order to get this. That was rough. I was honestly expecting to at least get 1. That was quite rough. Ah, we got 1! Hooray! Increases portal magic learning rate by 1, thanks to their deep knowledge of interplanar travel. It was 4. It wasn't even 5. We just needed someone to be at 4. That is all we needed. Ah, my lord. Should have just dumped loads of buildings into that just so that it was very efficient at teaching them. But again, portal magic is a tricky one because it doesn't get this teacher bonus. Teacher bonus has a massive impact. Like, you know, if they've got good pedagogy, they can possibly cause students to learn up to 20 to 30% faster. But yeah, if it's your curriculum goal, it's 100% that they will get it. Aavak portal magic makes it 100%. Apparently, see chances. Lord Saru, if it's your curriculum focus, so in this case, being Portal Master was what we were guided for, as long as they reach those particular qualities, so in this case, as long as any student had Portal Magic 4, they would always be given a 100% chance to be a Portal Master. It's just, this is the only one that we've ever had that's had Portal Magic 4. Clyde says, had some people earlier recommend Avorion as X4 Lite. Wondering if you played it and what you thought of it. I absolutely adore it, Italics. There are a few caveats. It is excessively procedurally generated. I actually did a YouTube series on it way back when. I love the ship design. You can get really into the ship design, but it's only visually. You kind of build the blocks like voxel-based building. You can change the angles and the shapes, so on and so forth. But it's basically whether the thing you're drawing out is a functional block and what function it causes. The ships are simulated, so if you build a ship in a certain shape that is particularly effective for maneuvering, then it'll maneuver well, and if you just make a massive block, then it probably will maneuver like a massive block. So there's a degree of like physics simulation involved in it. There's space station economy, but the economy isn't particularly simulated. It's nothing like X4 in terms of the economy simulation. It just kind of exists so that you can do it. But it is a very, very fun game, if a bit arcadey compared to X4. However, I wouldn't necessarily call it X4 Lite. I feel that X4 is a simulation, and Avorion just really isn't. It's just a procedurally generated sci-fi game. It can be really, really fun, though. And you can, like, massively automate fleets. But I would struggle to find a lot of parallels between X4 and Avorion, outside of them both being spaceship-focused sci-fi games. But we at least got one. Now, it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility that we could get 12 out of the 54 that are here. And if we did, that would give us 2 stars, which would at least be cool. Herbalist, all our potions are a little bit more efficient. Sure, I'll take Herbalist. Gravedigger, receive 2 light mana when you draw a shadow card. Village Mage, let's try for something better. No. Let's try for something better. Double no. Librarian, sure, I'll take it. Minion, no. I would have preferred Gravedigger, honestly, but take you. Elementalist, that's fine. Craftsman, I'll take. Me, I really want another space economy logistics game. Chat, play Avorion. It's X4 Lite, Aavak. They are nothing alike. Chat, lied to me again! No, they're alike if you squint, I guess. But they're not... Like, Avorion is not trying to be a simulation game. Avorion is much more of an arcadey spaceship building game. The focus in Avorion is on constructing your own spaceship. And we're not talking Starbase constructing your own spaceship here. We're talking like... well, actually, yeah, a really good description of it would be... It's kind of like... In Starbase, you were building your own spaceship panel by panel, bolt by bolt, laying the electrical wires, the piping, plugging it into engine, programming like the various components on how to work. Whereas the spaceship building in Avorion would be closer to modeling. Like, actually just, I've got a block of clay, and I'm going to just scrape a little bit off here, and I'm going to carefully carve a little bit off there. Now I'm going to make this edge a little bit smoother, so it's kind of got more of a curved kind of profile. And now I'm going to add a little bit of greebling here to make it a little bit more busy and interesting to look at. Now I'm going to make this area for a turret, and now I'm going to design the turret and how it moves around. That doesn't really affect how the turret works. It's all based on what turret I use to build it, but the model, I can now control that myself. So, in Starbase, the building was purely simulation, whereas in Avorion, the building is much more, like I said, just modeling. Clay sculpting versus, like, Meccano, I guess you could say. There are functions to the blocks, but it isn't really simulating them on that scale. Wizard Apprentice, we'll take Elemental. Ooh, Elementalist versus Elemental Summoner. Let's see. No, we got a Smuggler, damn it. Hero, I don't mind that one at all. Squire. See, all of these deep folk potentially pushing the... Oh, there we go. We've got another Portal Master. Hurrah! How good were you at it? You had a 5. You would have been a plane walker, potentially. I accept. But only because there is still a chance we'll get 12. And if I said no, and then we were at 11 at the end of it, and I was like, I should have just accepted that one from ages ago. Really? We got Peasant with 8% twice? XCOM rolls. Absolute XCOM rolls. There, another Portal Master. Ah, cool. God. Wizard Apprentice. Another Portal Master. How many we've got now, chat? It isn't like X4 or like Starbase. Say no more, fam. Avorion is dead to me. Ah, damn it. I like Avorion. It's just... I'm not going to sell it as something that it isn't. It is not X4, and it is not Starbase. Ritual Master. No, we want to try and re-roll. Never mind. That doesn't really help us. Circus Hand also doesn't help us, really. Elementalism Dojos, 1% more efficient. All of these are really good. All of those help. Time Traveler increases temporal magic learning by 1. Thanks to their mastery of dangerous temporal magic, they have become... Yeah, they got 4 in it. Nice. Craftsman, sure. Let's see if we can get Elementalist. Elementalist. Really here on the Craftsman would be better. Because it does at least give us something in the long term. Village Mage or Dead, your choice, really. You can hit that reroll button if you want to, but... you weren't even capable of being a peasant. That's a special kind of bad. Yeah, if you're looking for games that sim, I would not recommend Avorion, except in the most kind of surface level way. It does have a simulation, but it is not a deep one. Like, and again, it is chronically procedurally generated, which is fine if you only want the quantity of content to consume. The galaxy is vast, and there is stuff happening in it everywhere, but it's kind of procedurally generated in the same way that the world in No Man's Sky are procedurally generated. No one would want to visit every single planet and walk across every single planet and see everything that every single planet has, because like 99.99999% of the planet you can see in the first 30 minutes, and the rest of it is just seeing the same thing, but maybe slightly colored differently, or it's the same thing but under a slightly different sky, you know. Peasant or dead, cake or death, peasant or death. That's it. All that's left to do is say goodbye to the school and leave. We got 4 out of the 12 we need. We were 1/3 of the way there, though, chat. Probably largely in the last couple of bits. I feel bad, because we didn't even remotely get near the Sphinx. I should have checked out the Sphinx a lot earlier just to know what I was trying to go for, because then I would have prioritized getting the greenhouse. That should have been one of the first places I went with the Goonie Pig, just to see what I was doing. But I kind of assumed I knew what we were going to be dealing with, because they wanted treasure. I thought, just money. So the two things would work off each other. No, not in any way. Whop, 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 whop. Common spellbook. Peasant sorcerers. That's what we are. Peasant sorcerers. Awful. Oh well. Let's go and have a look at our shame. Though that being said, we've got to pick a new place to go. Look at all of these. 3-star, 3-star, 3-star. We got 3-star in a bloody volcano. 1-star in the clouds. I am so ashamed. Let's go to the lake, though. I think that would be a nice place. We've got the peaks, we've got the village, we've got the lake, we've got the desert, and I think the lake is the next one for us. Choose a spell book. Like the peasant you are. Magical Beast Encyclopedia, Mason Spellbook, The Secret Life of Orcs. All rooms on the ground floor are 10% more efficient. Gain 3 prestige each time you play a creature card. We'll take all rooms on the ground floor, 10% more efficient. That's actually not a bad one. But this is going to be a nasty curse. Mediocrity curse. All new students have 1 or 2 extra floors. HR curse. All new teachers have 1 or 2 extra floors. Or entropy curse. Increases the university's upkeep cost by 150%. Yikes. It's going to be a painful one. Students having problems is a little bit... A student's problems may only affect the student, but a teacher's problems almost always... I didn't mean to double click on that. I was going to say a teacher's problems almost always affect the entire class. But here we are. The choice has been made for us. This is just a comedy of errors at this point. What happens once students reach level 5? Do they keep learning or move on to a higher role? They will learn other things. They'll prioritize other places. A lakeside citadel. The island in the middle of this lake would be perfect for building a magic university and will shelter us from the forces of evil. This university will be majestic. The downside is that the students will have a long walk to the closest village, so you should make sure that you have everything they need at the university. Oh, and apparently there is an evil creature roaming the lake, so, take care, huh? This lake is an ancient seat of power. It will do perfectly. I organize everything. This university will be extraordinary. This place is so harmonious. We will live... we will have to preserve its balance. I think I would like multiple houses right from the get-go. That hurts a little bit in the last one. But there we go. All right. A beautiful lake with limited building space. I think we can possibly build over there. Sure. Can I... Yes, I can. Haha, marvelous. Well, we know where the prison's going. This is another level where it helps a lot to know what the location... To be honest, it probably always helps to know what the location goal is. I just didn't go for that for... I'm not sure what reason. I just assumed I knew what it was going to need, and that was always a very silly mistake. Thank heavens you didn't vote for me to play Phoenix Point, chat, because if I flubbed Spellcaster University as badly as I just did there, oh my lord, we would have had an entire organization wipe in Phoenix Point. But I'm afraid that's going to be it for us. We've completed our university, so all that remains now is to wrap up the stream, and the next time we come back to Spellcaster University, we will be taking on the lake. Hopefully, we will find all manner of wonderful things here, and we'll have a bit better luck than we did on the last one. Yeah, it has been quite a long time, so it isn't the worst thing ever. We still got a relatively okay spell, since you can't turn your nose up at 10% extra efficiency on the ground floor. But that is going to be it from me. So thank you very much, chat. You have been wonderful. As always you are. But for now, we're going to have to say goodbye to Spellcaster.